Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism, and this refugee video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and here's his story. Hi, Ollie. I was raised in a narcissistic family unit somewhere in North Africa. There were many abuses and shady things I was subjected to, and many other things that were only revealed when I became a young man. To start with, my father, North African, got oops-babied by my German mother and forced to marry her. They decided to live in Germany for a while, but he was unable to support himself due to constant job losses, and my mother claims he was involved in homosexual activities. Can't ascertain if it's true. Eventually, after lots of fighting, they moved back to North Africa, and the real problems start for my mother. Culture shock mixed with mental issues suffered from previous abuse, coupled with abuse at the hands of my aunt's father's side, all led to her to flee to Germany and take me with her. So North Africa, you're talking, I guess, either Egypt or Libya. I would say that's probably culture shock for a German woman. Yeah. So she flees, so she takes you and flees back to Germany. My four aunts were jealous of her German nationality and wanted to force Islam down her throat. My father also treated her with cruelty when in his homeland, since he wanted full control and possession over her. Like I said, she eventually fled and lost all her possessions. She took me with her to Germany at age 5 and had to engage in minor prostitution to survive. I watched her get effed day and night and the fighting and bickering with other lovers. She was aggressive as a result and once smashed a brick at the clinic of a doctor she was sleeping with. Eventually, she ended up in a mental hospital after trying to burn down her mother's house. Generational abuse. And I believe my family in North Africa must have had a hand in all this. She lost custody and my father brought me back to North Africa. The first day I landed there, he tried to dominate me. He showed me a picture of himself when younger. I refused and pushed me on the floor and kicked me so hard in the ass like a dog. I didn't cry and stay put as a German. The messed up dynamic of this family was glaring. My 3 cousins, who were 17 at the time, raped me. I was 5 years old. They would show me their breasts and play with their cats. I'm thinking cats is a euphemism. Some even let me make out with them. So these are the aunts doing this to you. And the cousins. My aunts casually got naked in front of me and tried to seduce me multiple times. My father became somewhat wealthy in his career, and I eventually joined him in the Middle East. He provided food, shelter, and education, but no real experience of teachings. No heart-to-heart talk. Everything was about himself and his career, connections, and success. He wanted full control, but wasn't always verbally abusive. I rebelled as a teenager and became a professional thief and managed to steal $25,000 with my coworkers. I had no ability to get jobs, so this was my lifestyle. I became antisocial and felt society was against me. Eventually, I got a bachelor and master's degree in Europe and set up a career. Things went well until I got hit by Masonic gang stalking at the age of 25. Ever since my life went downhill, turns out my family are all in on it, and they are all Freemasons. They had always hidden in plain sight, but now they made it clear through gestures, abuse, overt intimidation, provocation, surveillance, stalking, and the use of derogatory buzzwords like fag, asshole, dickhead. I went no contact, and the benefits are massive, but each day I fight against narcissism. We will win this war. Anonymous. I mean, to be very honest, I've heard this stuff about Freemasons. I never researched it. I've never really looked into it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just know nothing about it. And to be honest with you, like, every time, like, I've even, like, tried to look, it loses me. It loses me every time. Look. You got enough gang stalking, subversive, fucked up, sociopathic behavior that you don't even need to get down to what Freemasons do. We know what these narcissists do. I mean, look, the Mideast, North Africa, I mean, the hard place. I mean, to be then taken from there back to Germany, watching your mother get fucking literally fucked, as you put it, day and night. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. Cultures clash, narcissism, but the narcissism stays the same. You know? And if you're becoming antisocial, you feel like society is against you. Of course you feel like society is against you. Look what your own family did to you. Like, what do you think? You're always going to feel like society's against you. Just look at what your narcissistic family did. Fucked since birth. Fucked from birth. Get away. Stay away. You've already figured that out. No contact. No contact is the only way, man. So, I wish I had more to say on this. I really do. I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. But the only thing you could do is stay away and understand, okay, the reason you feel like society's against you is because your narcissistic family was against you. That's why. So, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your contribution and story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away, as I am completely demonetized by Google and YouTube. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care.